I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Now here's Nance. Nance the screen. And it's Doncic on the drive. Bold. He got a piece of it. Pass to Duren. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
First one falls for him. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Greg.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Murray. Here's Daniels. Here's the pick. Outside Murray. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Leonard for three. Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Bol. Pelicans cleared away. Now here's Murray. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Shots blocked. They retain possession. Now here's Murray. 4-point game.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Smitty, Greg Popovich, you've played for him. His 27th season as coach of the Spurs. How many more you think he has in him?
Well, B.A., he's accomplished everything one could hope to in his career. I mean, he has 5 titles, B.A., most wins in NBA coaching history. Now he's just coaching for the love.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Bol. Second shot opportunity. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Pass to Daniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. San Antonio ball. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
New Orleans in the lead. Over to the wing. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Duren's got 6 points.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Fires in the triple.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Wow! Crazy good! Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Okay, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Clock at 4. Here's Daniels. And that one no good to start off the night.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 6-point game. Back to Murray. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, a rib-rattling two-handed jam.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Here's Leonard. Got a hand on it. Goes back up. And another shot.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And it's Murray off the drive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And another area of strength has been their offensive rebounding, converting a lot of those second chances.
Number 8.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Daniels. Off target from three-point range.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Launches it. That one doesn't drop. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Beyond the arc. That one is off. A minute 22 left now in the first quarter. Tucker with a screen. Here's Murray with the drive. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Trailing by 10. And he slams it in one-handed.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Here's Kuminga. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Number 8.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know it's tough to attract big-name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Jonathan Kuminga.
And he knocks down the first one.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
San Antonio with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Adams a screen. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change. Right
side, Kuminga. Back to Melton. Down low. Pass to Tucker. Baseline jumper right on the money. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And
24.
good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
And any time a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe him.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others. The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Kuminga. Nance pulls down the board. Pass to Porter. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Melton. Here's Tucker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And they're ahead, but doing themselves no favors at the line.
Johnson with a bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The floater. Nance pulls down the board. San Antonio trailing here. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Melton. And stolen by Holiday. Outside Tucker. Back to Kuminga. And he jams it home with authority.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Holiday. Kuminga's shot is off.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
On the wing, Porter. And here's Johnson. He has 6. And that one drops.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Kuminga. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Nance. Outside Johnson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Pass to Tucker. There's the triple. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Nance outside. And that one's long.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tucker. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Tucker. And And slam dunk by Tucker.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Johnson. Off target at the rim.
Back in 2021, Zion Williamson was on a serious hot streak. In 25 consecutive games, he dropped 25 or more points and did it on 50% shooting.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Both teams will make substitutions. Johnson with it. He has 6. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Well, Zion, when he's on the floor, he has proven he is an efficient player. Others are envious of that.
They are, B.A. They're envious of his shot selection and his point total. He stays aggressive because he knows what his team needs from him. Physical play inside the paint all night long.
And so he hits both. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me and my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Now here's Doncic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's blocked. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Daniels. And that one is hammered home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. To the left wing. Oh, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now here's Murray. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Pass to Bol. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And this is Murray's role. He knows that his teammates rely on him to orchestrate the offense.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Tipped. And they get it back. And he gets that one.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Doncic outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Bol. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New Orleans with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Right side Murray. Pass to Daniels. 5 on the clock. From downtown, the rebound by the Spurs.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now Murray. Out to the right wing. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Here's Nance. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Nance has got 6 points.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses. I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Here's Duren. 10 points for him. It's stolen by Johnson. Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. And there's the rejection. They recover it. Tipped away.
Daniel. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the goal.
Nance the screen. Four on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Unable to get that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Substitution on the court.
And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Here's Daniels. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Here's Bull. And that one is stuffed right through.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
To the inside. Bridges.
Assisted.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Alec. Outside Johnson. Pass to Murray. Puts up a 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Johnson inside. Here's Bull. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night. Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work. Only a few guys in the league are going to give you more double-doubles than Jonas Valanciunas. And as his career goes on, he only gets more of them.
Leonard for 3. Here's Nance. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And defensively, they're speeding them up, forcing mistakes, and continuing to come up with steals.
Well, Smitty, and in terms of numbers, Valanciunas has been good for a double-double in about 2 out of every 3 games the past few years.
You know, B.A., it speaks to his commitment to being an all-around force, not just a low-post scoring machine.
Pass to Daniels for 3. Doesn't go for him. A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. Inside. And Nance with the slam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. To the paint. From deep. And the Pelicans miss again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Inside. Back to Leonard. No good there. And New Orleans will come the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Murray with it. Nance covering. Murray, no good. And here are the Spurs now, trailing by 19. Down low. Nance can't get it to go.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Nance pulls down the board. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
It's deflected. Pass to Leonard. There's 31 seconds left in the third. That one goes. Count it.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there. In his third season, Nasir Little saw increased playing time and the opportunity to show his value, which he did not waste.
New Orleans calls timeout. .30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. From deep, Melton. It doesn't go for him. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Look who's coming out of the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's New Orleans liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Doncic. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. And stolen by Murray.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Tucker. Banked it in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, BA, including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons.
Come on, BA. He sure can ride.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
Pass to Daniels. And there's the screen. Back to Murray. There's the block. Leonard outside. Here's Bull. Duren with a rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Daniels misses.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Bowl, no good. Here's Daniels. Shoots over Johnson. Misses off the left iron. Doncic outside. Here's Bowl. And the layup is good off the glass.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Tries to break his ice. Good work defensively by Leonard. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Johnson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Both good from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Duren. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
To the middle. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Duren. He can't hit that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for the Spurs.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players, how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Doncic hits them both. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for the Spurs Hype Squad. Once again, let's give a big hand to your sensational.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
You know, Brandon Ingram has turned himself into a dominant 3 or 4 in this league. His versatility has him playing all around the floor.
Up and in on the layup. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams, using that strength to fight through contact.
Smitty asked for Ingram, playing a bigger role the last few years.
And that role's huge on the offensive side. BA averaging over 20 points per game the last 3 seasons, becoming a real headache for the defense.
Back to Murray. Down low. Here's Kuminga. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams. First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for the Pelicans.
He's perfect from the line this time. Doncic outside. No good from outside. And here are the Pelicans now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Back to Kuminga. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Outside Kuminga. To the paint. Ooh, poked away. Now here's Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Adams a screen. From deep, Johnson. And they get it back.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Doncic, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's New Orleans. They lead by 14. Outside Kuminga. There's the drive. Inside. Nice D from Nance. And the Spurs with possession here. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Nance with it. Checked by Murray. Back to Doncic. It's tipped. Pass to Murray. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Doncic.